Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Perhaps you're dreaming of buying that home in the sun, and perhaps that home could be in Cyprus. Yeah, have you thought about it? I'll bet you have. Now, many people buy properties overseas to start with as a little place to escape from the stresses of life, shall we say, in their home country, and they pop over on an aeroplane, land, and all their problems and all their troubles go away. And perhaps it's something as humble as a studio apartment, perhaps it's a townhouse, or perhaps it's that villa of your dreams. I tell you what, all of those properties are on the island of love, and of course many people buy a property overseas with the future intention to retire to that property. So Cyprus could be that country for you. So what does it take to buy a property in Cyprus? Well, number one, it's money, obviously, but let's assume that you've got the money, or you've got a plan to get that money to buy that perfect property. What would be your next thing that you'd do? Probably go on the internet and start looking at overseas estate agents and property developers. But the problem with that is you are literally putting a needle into a haystack. How do you know if that estate agent is reputable? How do you know if that developer is reputable? And this is the point of this video. Perhaps come and see us at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. That's on the most famous street in the world, which is Bar Street in downtown Paphos, central Paphos, the tourist area. Hotels Road, if you're in one of those hotels, you're going to head and crescendo towards the Paphos Promenade and the harbour area. Why is that? Because you want to have a look at the blue Mediterranean Sea. So when you're crescendoing down that road, just set back one street in is Bar Street. We're a pretty big bar, so why not come and see us, sit on our outside terrace in the shade. Perhaps come inside the bar, perhaps come upstairs to our VIP lounge bar area and start to talk to us about that perfect property that you're looking for. And we will point you in the right direction of reputable estate agents, people that you can check out, reputable property developers, people, again, that you can check out. You can communicate with their clients and find out if they delivered what they were promised. And I promise you, they will deliver you what you're looking for. So if you are going to a foreign country, in this case Cyprus, always go with recommendations. Don't just put that needle into a haystack. We've all heard the horror stories. Again, when we come to a lawyer, don't go with a lawyer recommended by either the property seller, the estate agent, or of course the developer, because sometimes those lawyers can be working on their behalf, shall we say, as opposed to your behalf. Anyway, we don't need the sunglasses because we're inside. But I tell you what, if you are coming to Cyprus, you're going to need to bring a pair of them with you. You are indeed. So, back to it. That perfect property. Everyone's got the different idea of what a perfect property is. It could be just a little boat hole. It could be that villa up in the mountains. It could be that multi-million-euro villa on the seafront. Again, giving you those spectacality of a view of the blue Mediterranean Sea. So, if you are looking for help and advice and to be pointed in the right direction, come and see myself, Mr. Paul, and of course Marika at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar, and we will do our very best to help, to guide you and to advise you, and your property purchase will go very smoothly. Very soon you'll get the keys to that dream property, and of course start the adventure of a lifetime, whether it's just for a holiday or whether it's for the rest of your life. But there's no doubt about it that the property prices in Cyprus are only going one way, and that's up. That doesn't mean that you can't find the odd bargain or two. Of course you can. So come and see us, and we'll point you in the direction of those estate agents and those developers, and they'll help advise and guide you
and you can make that choice whether you purchase that perfect property in the sun. In this case, on the island of love, which of course is Cyprus. And many people are moving to Cyprus. If you just go and Google it, it's one of the #1 countries in the world. Why? The weather, the relaxed lifestyle, the cost of living, it's relatively low. And on top of all of that, taxes. Taxes are very low, especially if you are a foreign national bringing your money in from overseas. Lots of double tax treaties, which means that the tax that you pay on your pensions, on your investments, and on your savings are very low. Massive points of interest. If you're looking for a perfect place to live, could be Cyprus. So come and see myself, Mr. Paul, and of course Marika, and we'll guide you and help you to make your dream become a reality. And remember, Marika speaks fluent Greek. She does indeed. So that means she can communicate with those lawyers, with those developers, with those estate agents on your behalf and translate it into perfect English for you to understand. Imagine sitting in those offices with a fluent Greek speaker sitting right next to you. These are some of the services on offer from the little bar known as Marika and Me Lounge Bar on Bar Street. So come and see us, come and have a chat. Doesn't cost you a single penny for that consultation. You decide what you want us to do, and then we'll come up with a plan tailored especially for you. Could be a rental property, could be a property you want to buy. It could be immigration services. The list goes on and on and on. Hire cars, excursions, you name it, we can help you out at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Perhaps pop in and sample our fabulous Coca-Cola, chilled on ice just for you. Perhaps a pint of Guinness, or perhaps something a little bit stronger, like some of our specialty whiskies. And of course, if your name is Sir Chris of Bridlington, that bottle is going down very rapidly indeed. A gentleman called Sir David of the Driscoll, he's a bit of a cocktail magician. Well, he sampled a couple of glasses of it and he said, oh my goodness. Now that's a whiskey quite simply worth dying for. So if you want a great drink, a great chat, great entertainment, fun and games, and of course, above all else, information, come and see us at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. I'm going to have a quick slurp and then I'm going to ask you for a favour. Here's the favour I'd like to ask you. Could you please hit the like and hit that subscribe button? It doesn't cost you a single penny, but it does tell YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend this little channel known as Marika and Me to more like-minded people like yourselves, clever people, as we say. Now, if you would like to say a little thank you, there are one or two ways that you can do it. In the comments section, and we'd like you to get involved, by the way. Drop us a comment, tell us a little bit about yourself, and tell us what you're looking for when you come to Paphos, whether it be on holiday or whether it be for the rest of your life. In the comment section, there is a little heart-shaped button. It's got a little $ in the middle. If you push that button, you can gift us as little as $1.99. We say a big thank you. Thank you very much indeed. If you'd like to gift us a virtual coffee via the Buy Me a Coffee platform, most people have heard of it. Very trustworthy. You could be Googling away these magic words. Marika and Me, buy me a coffee, Marika and Me. That's the other way around. Up comes the landing page. And of course, you could read that little bit more about us, a comment or two. And we all like to read the comments, don't we? And then fingers crossed, you will gift us a virtual coffee or two. And again, we say a massive thank you. Lady Ali, Lord of the Neil, and the Pussycat Dolls, thank you very much indeed. Dayman, our girl in charge of the show, thank you very much indeed. Lord Andy, his very own blue tea, Lady of the Ness, who's dreaming of coming to live in Cyprus very soon indeed. We thank you very much indeed. We can talk until the sun goes down about buying property, because everybody has got a different idea of what type of property they want. And remember, you should also think a lot about the property that you want. What do I mean? Well, let's just say that you are living in the UK. And let's just say you're around about 50, 55. And let's just say that you live in a 3-bedroom, a 4-bedroom detached property. It was the property of your dreams. But remember, unfortunately, time waits for no man or no woman. You're about to relocate to a foreign land, primarily for the weather, which means you'll be out and about a lot. Does that mean that you want a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house? Perhaps not, or perhaps you do. Perhaps you should consider to look at a 2-bedroom property, because that probably will suit your needs. A bedroom for yourselves and a bedroom perhaps when that family and those friends come over. And remember, you will not be cramped up in that property for very long, because as you may have noticed, the sun is always shining on the island of love, which of course is Cyprus. So you'll be out and about. It literally will be a place for you to rest your head and perhaps a glass of wine or two as you watch a football match on an evening. But most days you'll be out and about, walking about, enjoying the friendliness, the hospitality of the local people, the weather, and of course the outside lifestyle. So this could be a way that you could fund your dream to live overseas, and of course in this case move to Cyprus. Imagine selling the 4-bedroom property, cut it in half and buy a 2-bedroom townhouse, a 2-bedroom apartment in Cyprus. That would mean you'd have an awful lot of money left in a bank, and that money could be used to fund the rest of your life. And of course that money would qualify you to come and live in Cyprus. We're going to do more and more videos about how you can fund your lifestyle, how you can change your life and come and live in Cyprus, because many people dream of it. They've just not thought of how they can do it. They think, well, my pension is not enough. Maybe it's not, but probably locked up in your property is more than enough. Many people bought their properties 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. Go and get it valued, and you may be shocked at how much your property is worth. Go and talk to a financial advisor and ask he or she how you can make your money work for you, because your money can make your dreams become a reality. And remember, you can always come up with some other ideas how you can earn that little bit extra. Perhaps start a YouTube channel, perhaps do something digitally, perhaps work online. Start to plan for your future, and remember these words: life will wait for no man and no woman. So get on with your life and enjoy your life, and start to work out how you can change your life into your new life, and how you can move to Cyprus, and how you can buy that perfect property. And as I keep saying, when you want help, when you want advice, come and see us at the Marika and Me bar. Get yourself a drink and we'll chew the fat, and we can talk until the sun goes down, because I am here to make sure that your dreams become a reality. I'm going to say a huge thank you for watching. I have truly enjoyed your company. Hopefully you've enjoyed my company, and hopefully you'll hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you'll come back and join me again very soon indeed. You may have noticed I've got a little boy cigar. I've also got a lighter. Wait for it, here comes those magic words. Because there is absolutely no doubt about it. Life is good on the island of love. Come and join us. Come and see us at the Marika and Me bar. All of your answers to your questions are literally waiting for you. And we'd love to see you. And we'd love to see you start your dream of living on the island of love. Of course, that's Cyprus. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very soon indeed. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. That's good.